Yes. Yusuf is not here. Anita? No, I think. Alexander?
I'm here.
Is.
I'm here. I'm here, teacher.
You're here. Yona?
Yes, I'm here.
Here. Stephanie?
I'm here.
You're here. Fatih
Here.
is here. Kibariye?
I'm here.
Inga?
I'm here.
Here. Ardita?
I am here.
You're here. Arta?
I'm here.
Yovana?
Here.
Vesa?
I'm here.
You're here. Stanislav?
Hello, teacher. I'm here.
Hello, Stanislav. Salman is here.
I'm here, teacher.
Mesa?
I'm here.
Here. Sarah Stafai?
Here.
Here. Ermal? Here.
Here.
Muhammad Hamza? Besam?
Here, Besam.
Haydi be Besam. Now, guys, I want, let me check. Yes. I want to say you something for this. As you see, we couldn't start normally our lessons, fortunately. But you have to be like very serious about this, okay? Here, for example, as a teacher, I am explaining, I will explain you something, and I'm thinking that you are listening, that you are there, but I know that it's a bit hard to concentrate in front of your laptop or with your phone, but this is your life, and you have to take the responsibility. Unfortunately, the time is like this, we have to do like this. But if you will not take it serious, when I hope one day when the things get normal, this part, I don't want you to have like nothing in this part. Okay, as lessons I'm talking. For example, we'll study square roots, or we study something in the last of the first year, last parts. So you have to take it serious. For example, I'm not insisting you to open your cameras. When I don't see what are you doing there, it's a bit hard for the teachers, but you know, I think that you are high school students and you know your responsibilities, you know what you have to do. So I hope that we'll take it serious for all of us, okay?
Okay, teacher. Should we take notes, or you will upload the video, teacher?
You may have a notebook with you for solving some questions when I will give you time. For taking notes, I will record the videos again as we were doing. For uploading, as I said, I will try to use the Moodle. If I cannot do anything with that, you have all of your Schoology accounts. I have the Schoology account. We may do the how we were doing last year, okay?
Teacher, can we continue how we were doing after? Because we also don't know how to use Moodle.
Yes, for all of us is the new part, but the school wanted to make one platform, you know, not to have in math Schoology, in English something else, in biology something else. When you will enter to your Moodle account, you will have all the lessons as I understood. Because of that, we tried to make it. Okay, it will be better, but when
until we get used to Moodle, we will use Schoology again.
Yes, if we cannot do anything in Moodle, so we have accounts and we'll use Schoology, okay?
Okay.
Now, let's start. The first lesson of this year will be square roots and the definition of square root. You know the square roots you have studied in primary school?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yes.
not how to
Not
solve
that
them
much.
with calculators.
Okay. Now here, as you see the definition, if a square is equal to b, then A is the square root of B. The definition is a bit like vice versa. This means that if you have, if you have A square is equal to B, then A is the square root of B, okay? Did we understand? And as you see here, the important thing, A has to be greater than B, and B has to be a positive number, greater than 0, okay? So this is the symbol that we use for square root. And it's written, I mean, we read this one as the square root of B. So A square, if A square is equal to B, then A is equal to square root of B. So here I have given some perfect squares and square root of them. So as you see here, 1 square is equal to 1. So square root of 1 is 1 again, okay? In 2, we have 2 squares equal to 4. Then when we'll go back, square root of 4 will be 2. Did we understand this one?
Yes.
Yes.
3 square is equal to 9. So square root of 9 is equal to 3. As you see here also, we have 7 square is equal to 49. Then square root of 49 is equal to 7. It goes back. If 7 square is 49, square root of 49 will be 7. This is the first part of square roots. If you understand, I will continue. If you don't have any question here, I will continue to see some other stuff. It's okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Any question?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Now here, we have an important rule about square roots. When you will take a number, look here, we have x. X is any real number. Square root of x squared. You have square root and you have a square inside of the square root.
Yes.
So when you will take out, this number will take with absolute value. Do you remember absolute value?
Yes, kind of.
Kind of. We had absolute value, and when we are taking from absolute value, the number is always positive, yes? This is important part. Every time when you're taking, for example, I'm writing here square root of 3 squared. This is out as absolute value of 3. Okay, here you have all. Okay, so when it's 3 inside, out we're taking as 3. But if I had this one, look, like this, with parentheses, okay? Again, I'm taking, because I have square and square root, I'm taking out as absolute value of -3. And when we have absolute value and minus a negative number inside, I'm multiplying with minus, and it will become plus again, okay?
So it must be plus.
Yes, it has
Positive.
to be plus. Okay.
Okay.
So here there is a note. If x is equal to square root of 9 and x squared is 9 have different meanings in the set of all real numbers. Because square root of 9 has to be 3 out, but if you have x squared as 9, x can be 2 different numbers, 3 or -3, yes? Because 3 squared is 9 and -3 squared is 9 at the same time, yes?
Yes.
It's okay? Did you understand the difference?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me show you something else. So here we have some examples. Square root of 81. It will be,
It's equal to 9.
it's equal to 9. Square root of 64,
8.
8.
8. Here we have minus outside of the square root. I'm writing first minus, then square root of 100,
10.
10. Here, as you see, we have square root of minus 4 square.
It will be 4.
It will be 4.
Yeah.
We can write like absolute value of minus 4, and this is 4, okay? Or directly, you can do it as 4. What about this one?
It will be the same 4 or not?
Yes.
No.
Yes
It
or
will
no?
be minus. It will be wait. Minus 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 4.
Because it cubes only the 4, not the minus.
Okay,
So
now
it doesn't cancel.
I will, yes, because there is no there is no
But there is no brackets.
minus is out of the square, but let me
Yeah.
show you here the definition. What we said, look, we have square root of b, and what we said, b has to be
Bigger than.
Bigger than 0.
bigger than 0. It means that b has to be positive. The number inside
so
of
it
the
will be
square root has to be positive. But here, if I will take the square of 4, I will have minus 16. Again, the number is negative inside. So this one is undefined. You cannot find, for now, you cannot find the square root of negative numbers. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, there is no solution of negative numbers in real numbers. The square root of negative numbers in real numbers, there's no any solution. When we'll study the complex numbers in the 3rd grade, then you will see the solution. But for now, because we are working with real numbers, there is no solution for this, and we'll say that it is undefined. Okay?
Okay.
Did we understand?
Teacher, if we have
Yes,
a
you should
problem like
understood.
this in the test in the exam.
Erman, one more time.
Yes. If we have a question like this in an exam, we should write like undefined or.
Yes. Because now,
So teacher, if there are no
Real
brackets, we
numbers.
should write it undefined.
yes.
Okay.
But you have to be careful if you have brackets and if you don't have any bracket, okay? Because this one, guys, this square root of minus 4 square, if we'll take the square inside, what it will be? It will be square root of minus 4 square will be 16. So square root of 16 is 4. But here, because minus stays, it doesn't become plus, and this one will be undefined. Okay?
Okay.
Are you taking some notes? If you are taking notes, I can wait a bit.
Teacher, I'm taking screenshots, then I will write it in my notebook.
Okay. Someone said that they are taking notes.
I am teacher.
Okay, I'm waiting a bit.
Me too, teacher.
Okay. And I want one more time to remind this one. Look here, the minus is outside. Because of that, here you may have negative result. Minus is outside of the square root, but here, because it's inside, this one becomes undefined. Okay?
Okay.
Teacher, one more question. If
Yes.
there is no minus, but the 4 in square, not for root, but 4 in square is in root without parentheses, it will be again 16, and then it will be 4.
You mean this one? Square
No,
root
the
of
other
4
one.
square?
Yeah, that one. It will be 16. Oh no. Yes.
This one you mean?
Yes.
So this one is square root of 16.
Yes, and it will be
4 again,
Okay.
yes. Yes.
I wasn't sure if there is. Okay.
Okay. Can I continue to the next one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have properties of square roots. First property is we have two positive and real numbers. As you see again, here it's given that they are positive. As you see, this one means that A is bigger than 0 and B is bigger than 0. So if we have multiplication of two square roots, like square root of A times square root of B, this one you can write in one square root. Like you can bind them. It will become square root of A times B. For what it will help us? Look here in this example. We have square root of 2 and we have square root of 8, but we don't know the square root of 2 what is. I mean, we cannot find without calculator. Yes, we don't know square root of 2 and we don't know square root of 8. But if I will use this property, let me show you here. I have square root of 2 times square root of 8. With this property, I can write this one as square root of 2 times 8. So this is square root of 2 times 8 is 16.
16.
And
Four.
this is 4. Like this, you cannot find the answer directly, but when you will use this property, you can find that the result of this one is 4. Now, I'm giving you time to find others. If you have a notebook or a paper with you, in front of you.
Okay, teacher. Ready, teacher.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm waiting. Okay.
Finished.
Alexander raised his hand. Yes, Alexander, B.
7 times 7 is 48.
So here we'll have square root of 7 times 7,
48.
yes?
It's we're 47. Or 49, sorry.
49,
And it's 7.
and it's 7. Okay, let me check who has Giovanna. See,
Yes. It will be a root of 50 times 2.
so we have here root of
And it
2,
will be a root of 100. And it's equal to 10.
and it's equal to
Can I do the last one, teacher?
10. Yes,
It will be 25 root of 25 times 1. That's a
Yes.
root of 25, and that's 5.
and
The answer is
that's
5.
5. Yes. Okay, thank you. Do you want me to wait?
No, teacher, I'll screenshot.
I'm ready, teacher.
Okay. Now here in the first property, we had multiplication of two square roots. Here we have division of the two square roots. As you see, square root of A over square root of B is same as square root of A over B. Also, this one will help us to solve some questions easily. Here, there is a difference. Look, A is greater than or equal to B. B, I'm saying, sorry. A is greater than or equal to 0, and B is only greater than 0. What do you think? It's not equal to 0. In the previous one, we had both of them same, as you see.
Yes.
So it has to be bigger than 0.
But B here only can be bigger than 0. It cannot be 0. Why?
Because if b is equal to 0, this is undefined.
With 0.
Because if B is equal to 0, which one is undefined, Fatih?
The formula.
This one, because B, as you see, is denominator. Do you remember? Numerator, denominator. And if denominator is 0, if we have like 3 over 0, we said that it's undefined. Yes?
Whenever the 0 is denominator, it's undefined.
I couldn't write undefined. It's like this, I forgot. So B cannot be 0. The number down or the denominator cannot be 0, guys, okay? If it's 0, it's undefined. Now, let's see these questions. A, it's square root of 25 over 9. If we'll try to divide 25 by 9, we'll get a decimal number, yes?
Yeah, but teacher, if we find the square root of 25 and the square root of 9, we can simplify it. We could find
Yes.
5 over 3.
Yes. So with this property, I can write them separately. Square root of 25 over square root of 9. So I know square root of 25, which is 5, and I know square root of 9, which is 3. So the result is 5 over 3. Now, B, do you want time or directly I can ask?
Teacher, can I do this one?
Did you do in previous question?
No, I didn't, teacher.
Okay, so hide.
Teacher, we do a square root for all of it, not separately.
Okay. So
And then we write 50 over 2.
Yes.
And then we find the division, which is
Yes.
25.
So we have square root of 25.
Root of 25, and the square root of 25 is 5.
It's 5. Okay.
Teacher, can I try the next one?
Yes.
We write as it is, then we find the square root of 16 and 49.
Okay, let me write. We have square root of 16 over 49. Then we were writing separately square root of 16, square root of 49.
The square root of 16 is 4, and the square root of 49 is 7.
Yes, so the result is 4 over 7. Yes, D?
Can I do?
You did one question, Giovanna, in the previous question. Now, Tringa?
Teacher, we write it as it is.
Yes. Square
And then,
1 over 64.
teacher, we find the square root of 64 because 1 is 1. So it will
Yes.
be 1 over 8.
Okay. So we are writing square root of 1 over square root of 64. And as you said, this is 1 and this is 8. So the result is 1 over 8. Stephanie, what about E?
We write as it is.
Okay.
And then we find the square root of 100.
Yes.
It is 10. So 1 over 10.
So this minus will be here. Yes.
Minus 1.
Out of square root of.
Yeah.
Then we have square root of 1 over square root of 100. And as you said, it's minus 1 over 10 result. Do we know these square roots?
Yes.
Yes. So tell me what will be the result.
25.
25 over 12.
12. Yes.
So it seems that you know the square roots, like you know them by heart.
20. Others I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we used to learn them from 10 till 25, I think.
Oh, okay.
From 1 till 20, not 20.
Great. So it's clear, these two properties.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what we have next. Here we had the numbers. If we have some unknowns, what will be? How will you use these properties? For example,
Teacher, can you go just a little back?
Okay. Please, please tell me when I have to wait a bit, okay?
Ready, teacher.
Okay. Ready, the others?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now here, as you see in G, I will write here. We have square root of 24a cubed over square root of 6a. So here, as you see, I cannot take square root of 24, I cannot take square root of 6 only, but if I will use the second property, if I will write all of them in one square root, I will get 24a cubed over 6a. Now, can I simplify a with a cube? It will become a square,
A
yes?
square. Yes.
Yes.
And 24 over 6, what it
4a.
4. So I will have square root of 4a square.
Square.
So I can write this one as square root of 4 times square root of a square, yes?
Yes, teacher.
So square root of 4 is
Is 2.
2 times square root of a square will be a. So the result is 2a.
2a.
Yes. Now I'm giving you time to solve these two, H and I.
Okay.
And we'll finish first lesson, then we have one more lesson.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Ready?
Just a second, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay. Who didn't? I didn't ask at all. Yona,
Yes, teacher.
can you help me to solve this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Teacher, we write them in one square.
Okay. Oops, my square root. So it will be a to the power of 5
Of
times
5, b to the power of 6,
over.
divided by ab to the power in square.
Okay. And then?
And teacher, can we do b square
Yes.
and b to the power of 6?
Yes, we can simplify them.
Yeah.
And then what will be left?
3.
3 or?
b to the power of 3.
Look, let me remind you, when we have a to the power of m over a to the power of n, it will be a to the power of m minus n.
Teacher 4. It should be b.
So yeah.
It will
b
be
to the
6
power of
minus,
4.
yeah, it will be b to the power of 4.
4.
What about this one? A?
A to the power of 5.
This a is
4 because that's
to
1.
the power of 4, teacher.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. So we have square root of a to the power of 4 times b to the power of 4. Now, after this, what you think, what we can do? I can write this separately again, square root of a to the power of 4 times square root of b to the power of 4, yes? And
yes.
Here, as you see, we have, when we have square root of a square, we are taking as a out. Here I have a to the power of 4. I will write you more detailed to understand. So this one, can I write as a square square?
Yeah. And b square.
Oops, I wrote equal.
B square.
And this one is b squared squared. So
yeah,
square and square root, it will go out as a square.
A to, yeah, and b square.
B squared. So the result is a squared times b squared. Okay? and I is yours. Okay. Now I am finishing the lesson here. I think that you have breakfast, and then we'll see each other next lesson. Okay.
Okay, teacher. See you
Bye.
after 10 minutes.
See you, teacher. See you. Goodbye.
Hocam A kare çarpı B
See you in
kareyi
15
parantezde
minutes, teacher.
yazsak olur değil mi?
Olur, olur, olur.
See you.
Teacher,
Bye. Yes.
I heard about your dad and may he rest in peace.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Goodbye, see you.
Bye. See you.